this film, believe it or not, was ruined by the movie poster, spoiled by the movie poster, should I say. So the film we're going to be talking about today is Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. This film, believe it or not, was actually spoiled by the movie poster. Because if we've got any of the Pirates of the Caribbean fans watching this video, some of you might remember how Dead Man's Chest ended, and how it links into At World's End, which was the next film after that. So how Dead Man's Chest ended, if you remember rightly, was that Jack Sparrow was like stuck on the ship, and we believed that Jack Sparrow it was believed that Jack Sparrow was dead, and the crew didn't believe it, and so like they went out to find him, and obviously Barbossa was now their captain. For some reason, so it was like we all left that film, left the cinema of that film thinking, is the Pirates of the Caribbean really kill off Jack Sparrow? Is that something Pirates of the Caribbean would really do? We don't. Like there was some speculation that Jack Sparrow wasn't dead. Yet there was some fans who believed Jack Sparrow wasn't dead and everything like that. Only for the next movie to come out, At World's End. No one was hyped for this movie. No one was hyped for this movie. One reason being because they seen the movie poster, okay? They put out the movie poster early, and who's on the movie poster? Who is on the front face? Who is the first face you see on the movie poster? Jack Sparrow, the person who they went out to find because they believed he was dead. Because they believed he was dead. This confirming that this confirming and spoiling At World's End, that Jack Sparrow was actually still alive. They could have took Sparrow out of the movie poster and put Barbossa in there, because obviously Barbossa came back into it at the end of so that would have worked if they put Captain Barbossa into it onto the movie poster instead of Jack Sparrow. But no, they chose to put Jack Sparrow in the middle of the movie poster, and therefore they're spoiling the film and confirming already, before we even seen the film, that Jack Sparrow was actually still alive. And then the other thing that really annoyed people off when the few people that did go and watch this film, the other thing that really put them off is that the reveal of Jack Sparrow. They knew he was still alive. They were just waiting for the reveal, and the reveal the reveal in the film that Jack Sparrow was actually still alive was not a very good one. It reveals him and some surrounded by sand and everything like that, and there's it was just a really weird reveal that he was still alive. It was really weird. It was not good. It wasn't a good reveal. And then again, I've mentioned this before. I've mentioned this before in this video. In Dead Man's Chest, they set out to find Jack because they believe he's not dead. In World's End, that changes. There's no speculation about him being dead. They don't believe it or not, they change it to they believe that he's stuck and he's locked in Davy Jones's locker. But that's not why they set out to find him, because they set out to find him because they don't believe that he's dead. They don't believe he's dead. That was the whole reason as to why they went out to find him. And then just halfway through the film, halfway through At World's End, they went and changed the story. So just halfway through, and just in the middle of this film, they changed the story. they changed the story halfway through the film. Yeah, so that's why At World's End is most well known as the worst Pirates of the Caribbean film. It's quite debatable as to whether the worst Pirates of the Caribbean film is obviously Stranger Tides or At World's End. Personally, for me, I think the worst Pirates of the Caribbean film is At World's End. I think Stranger Tides is just a little bit better, just a little bit, but not as. But but like this really like ruins it for me. And at World's End, man, just spoiled. It just spoiled like the whole movie from the movie poster. Again, it's something they didn't need to do. Like they just like Barbossa. Yeah, like you could just put Barbossa in there. So rather than putting Jack Sparrow in there, keeping and like doing a much better reveal that Sparrow was actually still alive. The thing that people were most hyped about, rather than spoiling it in the movie poster. Like, why not just just put Barbossa in it? Don't put Jack Sparrow on the movie poster. Put Barbossa on there. Put Barbossa in the movie poster. Don't put Jack Sparrow in there, because that again, like, that was the thing that people were really hyped to go and see this film about, because they were like, is Jack Sparrow really dead? Is he still alive? Is he still this? Is he still that? Would Disney really kill off Jack Sparrow? That was the question on everybody's lips that year. That was that was what made Dead Man's Chest such a good movie, was because it ended on a cliffhanger. We didn't know if Jack Sparrow was really dead or not. We didn't know, and then they just spoiled it on the movie poster for the next one. Disney just spoiled it on the movie poster for the next one. They could have just like put, as I say, like I want to say this again. They could have taken Jack Sparrow out of there and put Barbossa on. But anyway, if you guys like this video, well then you can like and subscribe, and a happy new year to everybody as well.